Have you ever thought that cooperative games were just a bit too friendly? Have you ever wanted to play a game where you could just stab your friends at the back at a moment's notice? Hi, I'm Chris Renshaw from the Boards and Swords podcast. Dead of Winter is a zombie survival game brought to you by Plaid Hat Games. In it, players take on the role of survivors in a zombie outbreak. To win, players will have to seek out resources and try and survive through very specific scenarios. However, one of the people in the party may or may not be a traitor out for their own evil ends. Now, I really like Dead of Winter. It's a really great game. I love the zombie genre in general, and I really think it brings out that doom and gloom and desperation theme where just around any corner, things could go haywire real quick. But not everyone thinks the same way that I do. So, I found some one-star reviews of Dead of Winter, and here they are. 1 star. They got all of the Walking Dead names wrong. Well, it's not actually a Walking Dead game. I mean, sure, the game feels like a Walking Dead game. It looks like a Walking Dead game, but it's not an official Walking Dead board game. It's a completely separate property, for legal purposes. Next, Misleading Title. I played this game in the summer. It's just a title. The title just describes the setting, that the game takes place in the dead of winter. It doesn't mean that you can only play it in the wintertime. I have no review. I have no review. My son bought this without my approval. If he does it again, there will be trouble. 1 star. Pure distilled chaos. That's actually true. That's a good point. This game is pretty chaotic, especially if things go haywire and you find out there's a traitor in the mix. So, that one's legit. Not family friendly. Good game, but not for family. Too many innuendos. I'm assuming you mean innuendos. But, I mean, there are scenarios in there that there's a couple of cards that may not be family friendly, but I think you're reading into things on that one. Anyways, those are the 1-star reviews I found of Dead of Winter. If you've got a game that you would like me to see, hit me up in the comments below or follow me on Twitter @ChrisTheProf. And if you would like to hear the rest of my thoughts on Dead of Winter, make sure you check out the Boards and Swords podcast, which you can find at boardsandswords.com.